Keep your body upright. Head should be straight forward. Take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Again, take a deep and long breath. Let it go slowly. The mind is relaxing as well as the body. Cut out the whole world. Come to this moment. All the objects that you are holding in your mind, likewise pictures, sounds, taste, feelings, sensations, accumulations are disappearing. The mind is relaxed. The mind does not have anger, desire, hatred, or any unwholesome thoughts. Thus, happiness is increasing as well as mindfulness. Determine this is my meditation time. Develop your energy to practice meditation, loving readiness meditation. First of all, generate metta to yourself, scanning whole body through your mind. Generate metta thoughts. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. You feel wellness, happiness, sorrowlessness, and painlessness. Let us share this metta with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy, and peaceful. If you have unwholesome, unfriendly thoughts, any of them, Let us use this opportunity to develop your compassion and equanimity. Extended metta thoughts. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this continent, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings on this earth, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy, and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe, humans, non humans, living near or far, born or coming to birth, seen, unseen. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Breaking all the boundaries and limits, just practice metta to the universe. All living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Unconditional, unlimited metta. Being in this metta development, let us practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Pay full attention to your inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Keep your mind end of your nostril and watch your natural inhalation and exhalation. The mind has become a gatekeeper to see, to watch your inhalation and exhalation. Developing your mindfulness, you are aware with your inhalation and exhalation, what is happening, where air is touching, the nature of the breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Developing your mindfulness, be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. When you are taking a short breath, understand as a short breath. When you are taking a long breath, understand as a long breath. Exhaling a short breath, understand as a long breath. Exhaling long breath, understand as a long breath. Develop your mindfulness. Be aware whether it is a short breath or a long breath. Painful attention, developing mindfulness. You can be aware how important breath is for this existence. Breathe in, breathe out. We are depending on our inhalation and exhalation. Whenever we stop this breathe in and out, that would be the last moment of this existence. Breathe in, breathe out. Painful attention, developing your concentration. See the reality of your breath. Absolutely, you can see in here only we can see a process. There is no such a thing that we can take as a breath. Falling and rising is the process that we can see in here. In this process, nothing permanent. You can see impermanence of your breath is changing and changing, rising, falling. At the starting point, it has been changing. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Developing your concentration. Try to see your mind alone with your breathe in and out. You are aware of your mind too. What kind of thoughts are arising in your mind? You are aware as well as the breath. Happiness is arising alone with concentration. Pay full attention and develop your concentration. Practicing mindfulness of breathing meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Take your time and practice. Whenever you notice the mind has lost its meditation object, come back and start again. Breathe in, breathe out. Dukkhappata cha nidukkha bhayappata cha nibbaya sokappata cha nisoka hontu sabbe pipanino. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. So let's start our Dhamma sermon. Dear friends, we are in Pandita Dhammapada Pandita Vagga, stanza number 81. As we know, we are discussing qualities of wise person. Selo yatha eka gano va te nana samirati evam ninda prasansa su na samijanti pandita. In this stanza, giving us another explanation to understand the nature of wise person. Selo yatha ekagano vatenana samirati. As a solid rock is unshaken by the wind. We have this experience. Each and everyone have this experience. A solid rock is unshakable by the wind. The Buddha is using this simile to explain the nature of wise person. Vatenana evan ninda prasansa su na samijanti pandita. Pandita means wise person. In here, particularly Pandita means Arahant being who attain enlightenment. They are Pandita, wise. Their nature is eva ninda prasansa su. The wise are unshaken by praise or blame. This is one of quality that you can see through wise people, wise person. Now compare with our nature. As we know, there are 8 worldly conditions: gain, loss, praise, blame, fame, insignificance, happiness, and suffering. All these are the nature of this world. These are worldly conditions. Whenever our happiness is losing, just notice and do an investigation ourselves. What happened there? What is happening there? What is the nature in your mind? Might be something losing from you, or someone blaming to you, or someone insignificance, or your suffering. That's why unhappiness is increasing in our mind. This is the nature of the mundanes who not develop their thinking ability, who are not wise enough to manage their feelings, particularly feelings of uh, losing, blaming, insignificance, and suffering. they are shaking. Not just even the losing, gaining also. We are shaking into other way. When something gain in ourselves, then we are happy. According to the Buddha's explanation, it is also kind of shaking, jumping up and exciting, and it's that moment going to be very joyful moment for that person when you are gaining something. When you are losing something, you're going to be very sorrowful situation. When you are gaining something, it would be very joyful moment, excitement moment for you. Now we can see how is mundane and how would be arahant or wise person. Now realizing this nature, realizing this situation, the qualities of wise person and the weaknesses of mundane, we should develop our energy, we should develop our effort to gain our contentment, to gain our equanimity. As you know, there are three steps that we can reduce our uh, defilements. First, we should control it. Then we can reduce it. Finally, we can eliminate, get rid of all the defilements from our mind. This is the way how we should develop our energy, effort to get rid of all the suffering, get rid of this shaken mind, to have an unshaken mind. Generally, we know we are suffering a lot because we are not able to manage our feelings when we are living as a mundane person in this world, because we did not develop our mind with qualities of wise person. Still, we are living with defilements. We have hindrances, five hindrances, fetters. All these unwholesome situations are not helping us to stay unshakenly. But our duty and responsibility is to develop our mind to be unshaken person. In Mahamangala Sutta, the last stanza, Asokang Virajang Kemang Buddhasa Loka Dhammehi. In worldly condition, if you can keep your mind strong and also unshaken, that is wonderful blessings that you can have in this life. It is a blessing. So we are trying to develop our mind to come to that level, applying all these methods and techniques following the Buddha's teaching. As we know, we are using all these techniques to reduce our defilements, influence of our defilements, and same time reducing those defilements, we have opportunity to establish our mind as a wise person to stay unshaken. This is the nature of wise person. The Buddha delivered this stanza because of Venerable Badya. As you know, there are 80 Mahatheras among the Arahan monks, particularly 80 leading monks was there. All these 80 were Arahant. Among those Arahant monks, 80 Arahant monks, they were the leaders in particular areas. Badhyatera was the shortest one. When he was living with other monks who are not attained enlightenment, those monks, those mundane monks, was teasing to this Arahant monk because they did not know this monk was Arahant. So they were playing with this monk, teasing and pulling his nose and touching his head. So many incidents was there. But even though he was a leader and he was Arahant, he did not get any unhappy thoughts of any of them. Somehow, at the end, this message went to the Buddha when the Buddha was dwelling in Jetavana monastery. And then the Buddha declared, as an Arahant being, there is no way to shake his mind because he already eliminated all the defilements. You can see that nature through Badya. Actually, Badya was famous as Lakuntaka Badya because he was the shortest Arahant monk. He was famous. Everybody knew him as Lakuntaka Badya. Then Buddha declared Lakuntaka Badya is a Arahant monk, so he is living like a solid rock, is unshaken by the wind. His example. Whoever blamed to him, whoever is blaming to him, he did not get upset. Whoever is praising, he did not get any thoughts. He did not change his mind. He accept that. Whoever is fame him, he did not excite. Whoever is insignificance, he did not get upset. In this manner, he maintained unshaken mind all the time with these worldly conditions. This is the nature of Arahant being. So we have goal for our life to come to that level. This is the way how we can establish happiness. If you are shaking with worldly condition, then unhappiness will be everywhere. That would be the way how you are suffering in this world, because no one can just gain. When you are gaining, it's come with lose. No one can change it. Someone get praise, it's come along with blame. These two sectors are coming together. So there is no way to be excited and joyful because of gaining, or there is no way to be unhappy, pull upset because of losing. We should have to have that equanimity. As a mundane person, until attaining enlightenment, we are not able to come to that level, but we should try to manage our feelings. Managing feeling is very important. You know, all these worldly conditions are helping us to increase our stress and anxiety. As you know, when anxiety and stress is increasing, then happiness will disappear from your mind. General healthy life will disappear from your mind, from you. You will become some kind of unusual person who is not functioning well among others because your mind does not have equanimity. You are not able to manage your feelings. So, in this particular stance, are giving us wonderful lessons how we should manage our feelings. These are very general. Whoever is living in this world, wherever, it does not matter. We have to stay with these. You know, even the Buddha who attained enlightenment, Arahant monk, the kings who were there, everybody have to face these worldly conditions. No one can avoid. So, only thing that we should do, we should manage these feelings into positive way. This is the technique that we should develop. Developing these abilities, we can maintain our happiness. We can be happy. There is no reason to develop unhappiness because of these worldly conditions, because this is the nature. This is universal truth. This is not just only for me. This is not just only for him. It is for everybody. This is the nature. So losing or gaining is not just only for me, it is for every and each one. Praises and blames are not just only for me, it is for everyone, every and each one. Fame and insignificance also not only for me, it is the nature. Those are very reasonable. Those are very reasonable because those are unique for everyone, not even just human beings, even among devas, brahmas have this difference. So they also have to face these worldly conditions. Who attain enlightenment, who is the person get rid of all the sufferings, all the pains, all the defilements, he is the person who can be unshakable. He is like a solid rock, can't say, can't shake by the wind. We, as a followers of the Buddha's teachings, so the Buddha's followers, we should take all these opportunities ourselves to develop our insight, to be happy, to have contentment. Not just contentment, there are a few other qualities we should develop: straight, upright, obedient, gentle, humble. All these qualities we should develop along with contentment. And developing all these qualities, yes, you can be a unshakable person in these worldly conditions. So happiness is there. We can establish our happiness. Dear friends, happiness is not coming outside. Now you can see it very clearly. Happiness is remain with your inside. But if you are not aware where your happiness is, then you are searching, you would search your happiness from outside. Happiness is with us. Only thing that we should take care of our mind. We should establish our mind to manage these worldly conditions feelings. When you are facing this worldly condition, you should manage the feelings. This is the way how we can gain happiness and how we can establish happiness. So Venerable Lakunta Badya's life story is very important for us to think about ourselves, to develop our courage, to develop our energy, to develop all these skills to establish our happiness. I think that would be enough for today. Let's continue this Dhamma sermon tomorrow. Thank you very much for your participation. Now, let us use this opportunity to share merits with others. First of all, think about our departed relatives, friends, family members, and pets who departed name of us. By the power of all these merits and methods, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Whoever is affected by COVID 19 and any other sicknesses, by the power of this metta and meritorious deeds, may they all be well, happy, and peaceful. May they be able to get rid of their suffering and pain. Having that aspiration, make blessings upon them, saying, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. May you all be well, happy, and peaceful. All your wishes come true by the power of these merits and methods. May we all be able to attain ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Having that aspiration, say Sadhu, Sadhu. By means of these meritorious deeds, may I never join with the foolish. May I join always with the wise, until the time I attain Nibbana. May the suffering be free from suffering. May the fear struck be free from fear. May the grieving be free from grief. So too may all beings be, from the highest realms of existence to the lowest. May all beings arisen in these realms with form and without form, with perception and without perception, be released from all suffering and attain to perfect peace. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you.